My symptoms have stopped for now. But whatever drained my frequency is still somewhere in Lahai-Roi. The only thing I haven't surveyed yet is the Exostrider out in the Frostlands. The Roy's Tri-Myth likely mentions it. This lecture could be my chance to find a clue.
Onwards. A different approach. All paths converge. A different approach. All paths converge. Take form. All paths converge. A different approach. Soar against the winds. Onwards.
Welcome back, Synchronist. Your daily training regimen is being formulated in our descent to your terminal shortly.
Now we reach the second epoch of the Royan. After Boulder, the sun.
Oh, okay. The records say both the Threnodian pushed the Exostrider to the brink of defeat. But at that moment, for, reasons unknown, the Exostrider's reactor drive flared with blinding light.
And it found the strength to raise its sword and seal the Threnodian away. Lahai-Roi was saved. What a relief. Hi. Nice to meet you. I'm Imeth from Rebel College, same as... First time seeing you in class. Trying to collect credits from all 4 departments? That's ambitious.
Imeth, I've been looking for you. I never got the chance to thank you.
Thank me?
The day the Eye of the Thenodian appeared, you drove it back and saved me.
Did I? Sorry.
She doesn't sound like she's lying. Then how?
A synchronist. A freshman.
What's so funny?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just not used to seeing you like this. I mean, look at you. The Academy still hasn't issued you one? They're painfully slow sometimes. I have to go. Gotta run, Professor!
Rover, let's try to channel that enthusiasm into listening. Assistant Navora, if you would, pick up.
Sigrika, could you come to the library with me?
Okay. Hey, did you notice the new student? The one?
Rover, something happened during class. Did... So a girl named Imeth just got... I never expected to hear that name again. Perhaps you've just had a run-in with a ghost. After all, you were the only one who's...
President Lucilla, what do you know about her?
Stay at Rebel College long enough, and you'll eventually hear her name mentioned. Imeth was a synchronist. Brilliant, popular. Then, during a piloting drill, she climbed into a simulator with the others, but when the cockpit reopened, intrigued? Want to go find her? She saved you. Seems the mysteries around that girl are still... To see someone who vanished years ago, presumed dead, lingering around the Academy. She disappeared from the Synchroling training grounds. The Academy turned it inside out at the time and found nothing. I expect you'll dig up some...
Solaskin. What could they be doing here? That's Solaskin. It's headed straight for the Synchroling training grounds. boss. It's getting worse.
Nope.
I'm okay. After that mech's frequency felt like the presence from the rift back in Honami City. Imeth, that mech only left after it saw you. That's twice you've saved me. Each time I'm left with more questions than answers. And your hand back there.
Me? I'm not the Exostrider's synchronous now. I'm its resonator. I just died first. Call me a digital ghost. +10 years back, the underground steel broke. I was still a student. My sync with the Exostrider hadn't hit 100, but there was no other choice. The Exostrider was still—
So you overclocked yourself to try to resonate with it.
Yup. Impressive, right? I woke the seal held. The crisis averted. But it was too much for me. My body couldn't— So yeah, I died. But I'm still here, just floating around. I've been a little invisible. Well, a lot. You can see me now because of this little guy. The Exostrider's reactor core. My existence is kind of tethered to it now. Think of it as my heart. Even as a digital ghost, I never stopped trying to pull myself back together. There's something I gotta do. And I gotta be the Exostrider's true But our resonance started with an I've spent years building it back up with this core. Then, not long ago, you ended up with it.
Not long ago. You mean...
Bingo! Since then, the core has become energy stored.
Then it was you. You were the one who saved Mornyu.
You and that junior of yours were always close. We even crossed paths a few times back when I was still, well, around. Of course I'd help.
A junior of mine. So I really did know Mornyu in the past.
Oh, and by the way, when you charged in to save Professor Mornier, you looked pretty cool.
Welcome back, Synchronist. Your daily training regimen is being formulated and will be sent to
All right, no more teasing. But I mean it. No matter what, you always choose to save. And to me, that's the coolest thing in the world. Anyway, back to business. It's like those void worms you fought. Made mostly of Exostrider parts, but corrupt. Sigillum stole a chunk of my power. Since Sigillum holds this piece of the Exostrider's power, it can't be killed. And since just touching the thing makes your frequency drain, taking it down, plus, I get my power back. But see what it's doing to me? Even with you holding the core, I keep flickering in and out. 1 second I can touch you. So will you help? You've got the core, and the reactor drive is wrecked. Also, I've noticed, when the core is in your hand, it runs faster.
I can tell you're leaving a few things out, Imeth. Still, you helped me and a lot of people in Lahai-Roi.
Existence is the imprint life leaves behind. All the places I went when I was alive bear those imprints. These little cuties have been my scouts. Pretty easy, huh? All you gotta do is...
I'll do it.
Alrighty. Thanks in advance, study buddy.
Welcome back, Symphonist. Your daily
The Soliskin went down the lift. Let's follow.
Before we go, I need to contact Mornier. The reactor drive was Lahai-Roi's son. If I'm using the core, the Academy will want to know.
Go for it. No problem.
Imeth definitely glossed over some things, like what happened during our previous encounter. What she's done since after years drifting like this, to still hold on. I'll bide my...
Has something happened, Mentor? I see. So it must be the key to reactivating the Exostrider. But as you said...
Mornier?
My. I'll have people clean up the aftermath.
You were monitoring my comms?
You're a person of special interest.
We?
Yes, we. The space... I'll handle the debate between the institutes. But when you're done with your business, you didn't mention it to Mornier, but I suspect your possession of it traces back to Imeth.
President Lucilla, I don't appreciate being interrogated over a tapped line.
My apologies. As the one responsible for this, after the incident with Warren, we upgrade. Here is a peace offering. I've granted you full clearance. I'll also personally apologize to Professor Mornier for interrupting. How's that, Rover?
Why is the Space Trek Collective pushing this so hard?
You should know. You have a past in Lahai-Roi, and you have some kind of connection with the Exostrider. The Twilight Epoch, the unending wind. We've always trusted you to stand with us in this. You know where to find me if you need anything.
The Soliskin is leading us to the auditorium first. The new solar celebration is almost here. I wonder what they'll put on this time. By then, exams will be over, and we'll finally get a long break. Ah, vacation. What's not to look forward to?
Academy. Told you! There are tons of Fleet Snowfluff fans at the Academy. Oh, hello. Are you here for the Fleet Snow? She's a singer. A campbot. Her song... Don't be such a down. Probably never showed her face to keep her here. Even if you're not a fan, you
A fan meeting. Come on. Let's...
Told you! There are tons of Fleet Snowfluff fans at the Academy. After scrapping so many drafts. Onwards. I finally
The
got...
fan meeting merch made it on time. Thank goodness.
What? Oh, just a habit of mine. Waving, chatting, going to class. It makes me feel like I'm still alive. If I stop, I might forget what it felt like to be.
Fleet Snowfluff.
Yep, that's me. But don't say.
So you weren't just a synchronist. You had a whole other life here.
Just one of my many hobbies. I was into photography, gaming, movie nights with friends. Figured you only get to be a student for a few years. And I wasn't the ambitious researcher type. I wanted to soak it all up while I could. I tried a little bit of everything. I just wanted a... Who knew I'd end up as a ghost, stuck as a student for 10 more years? How awful is that? Wait, does this mean I'm never gonna graduate? Hope so. Guess everyone needs something to hold. But I have to say, it's really moving to hear people. I wrote those for myself, you know? But if they made someone feel something, joy, pain, anything, that makes me really happy. Hey, listen. Hear that song playing in the auditorium? What a shame. I really should have finished that before the training run. Now it's my little musical epitaph. Let's go. The Solace Skin is calling us.
Is that the student rep from Raval College?
Is she giving a welcome?
But she made a good point, didn't she?
I'm right. I remember her sync test scores were off the charts.
Don't be so sure. Heard about her extracurriculars.
Potential is still potential. She's...
May we one day walk among the stars, to touch with our own hands. That's all from me, if I keep going. It's an amazing feeling to be here at Star Torch Academy, and to know I'll be sharing this journey. There's just one thing missing today. So, to him, I want... Looking back, Star Torch Academy is a nice place.
You saved Lahai-Roi, Imeth. But you paid for it with your future. And no one even knows.
Maybe a little. But it's fine. Loneliness doesn't... I wish I could have been there. At graduation. To hug my friends and wish them all the happiness in the world. The Solace can head it outside. If it's leaving the campus, it's probably going to the Frostlands. Right, we'll need to take the Starward Riseway.
That place above the sword.
Yes, a frozen, silent plain, white with endless snow. The place where the Exostrider finally sank into slumber. Our next stop is the Starward Riseway. When I was a kid, I once hid in the Starward Riseway and made it to the Frostlands all by myself.
Bold even as a child. Ugh.
Hee hee.
Bad weather again. It's the last time.
Everyone confirm you've got everything.
Relax. We've packed more than enough supplies.
Cold?
I'm fine.
Between you and me, ghosts can't. The snow.
What a coincidence to run into you here. This is a pleasant surprise.
Oh, it's Dr. Luke. When he's around, just pretend I'm not here. You should hide too, okay? This is our secret.
You know him?
He's the school doctor. All the students know him. I did.
You came to the Frostlands for the Exostrider? I'm headed the same way. I've got to check in on having a guide might make the trip a little... Let me help you modify your bike. There are quite a few water...
You know how to modify bikes?
You pick up a few...
Oh, I used to love riding.
Look at this place. Back then, the Roya were nomad.
Was it the lament that changed it into Frostlands?
Yes. It triggered a magnetic pole shift. From then on, Lahai-Roi became the new pole. But a lament wasn't the only cataclysm stirring back then. In the past, we had already reached from that moment on.
From that moment on, the universe locked it.
Countless spacecraft were lost, but times have changed. Since
I understand the etheric sea.
You know Lahai-Roi's history. The Academy has its theories, but here are two you might find interesting. With a gateway like that, of course we want to open it. I've long believed that, with other Threnodians, we can so many dream of being the Voyager. The etheric sea phenomenon cast us into isolation, but it also gave birth to all our dreams of what could lie beyond. And those dreams are still alive today.
Dr. Herson?
Snow is bottled up so deep here.
Yeah. Keep an eye out for the...
See that? Ancient life forms, frozen right into the ice walls. Millennia frozen in a single moment. Preserved so perfectly you could almost see what they used to be. To be stuck like this forever. Kind of miserable, don't you think?
Must be around here.
Someone's ahead. That voice. I remember hearing it not long ago.
You were the one who was talking to yourself. Whoopsies. Oh, and Dr. Herson.
Just my routine checks on the field researchers. What about you, Miss Navora? Chasing more fallen...
Yes, Exactly. I heard the first lands have been...
Debris.
Space equipment that fell from the sky. Some previous digs unearthed... Oh, and images. Photo. Oh, sorry. Thank you. Sometimes... the universe... I breathe. Anyway, in short... the data on the instrument.
Run!
It must have been sealed in the ice.
Luke, Navora.
Oh, I'm good.
I'm so sorry.
The collapse was an accident. But the weight...
Scaling that ice wall? I've contacted the Academy.
Oh. Hey, little guy here says our...
What about waiting inside the station? It's freezing out here and...
I agree.
With Rover on the team, a quick recon should be...
Hey, question. Before you came to Lahai-Roi...
What do you mean?
Like traveling with a crew. Like a classic road trip movie, you know? Nice. I happen to love those. Looks like this time I get a co-starring role. Amazing. Let's keep going, study buddy.
There's a collapsed entry point over there, but it's blocked.
The Exostrider sleeps in these frosts. Oh, taking this opportunity. Let's move to an area with a stronger signal. This module adapter was developed. Give it a try. Compared to other debris fields, this station is in much better shape.
It's amazing.
Back in Mount Firmament, I saw characters like this. This is...
Welcome aboard the Skyark. I'm Wenlu, your guide teachers. Please stay with your sign. Please direct your attention here. As you know, the Etheric Sea during that initial event. What is the Etheric Sea? What does it do? And why does it appear? The Court of Savante conducts next. Please scan your clearance. We will now proceed to the central deck. Awaiting us is this station's most significant breakthrough. A mass relay device powered by a stabilized sample.
A sample of the Etheric Sea? Oh my, this is...
That guide was probably a hologram.
One-day tour, huh? From the way she spoke, the visitors must have been school. Guess hopping a shuttle into orbit wasn't a big deal back then.
The containment unit looks custom. Huh. Court of Savante Space Station. The Academy has recovered other. As for the Court of Savante's character.
The characters in that pin.
I obtained it by chance, but this isn't the place for that story. After all...
Ooh, sounds mysterious. I want to hear the story too. Please. Pretty please. Fair point. Don't forget I can even sneak into your terminal.
Everyone, this way please.
Welcome aboard the Skyark.
Cherish every gain.
The clearance we got won't grant us access to the entire station. We'll need to register again later. Also, while the hull looks intact, the system is reading several parameters in the red. Could be the Etheric Sea's droplets affecting the surroundings, spreading through the station.
I see your weakness. Hopefully this helps.
That flowing sphere is the mass relay device, with the Etheric Sea as its core. Let's check the console. With the droplets dispersed, this mass relay device shares the same... Incredible.
hatch over there is back to normal.
Interesting. Feels different from how I usually move. Pathway's blocked. Let's try the module adapter. Here. Hello? Digital Ghost, remember? Hacking this is easy. Welcome to I Mean Apps.
Unexpected discovery. Cherish every gain.
Solaris' rising star, everyone! What a leap!
Oh, come on.
These containment units hold star fragments. It's exhausting work. After. Now, please welcome Project Director.
By now, it is our first major. The droplets exhibit unique quantum. We haven't found the way yet. I have faith. A mind that feeds on the light. Recently, a brilliant. Let's welcome Professor Wayne.
A pity. His hopes never came true. To feed on the light of the stars. Venturing into the unknown beyond the etheric sea.
Over here. I found something interesting. The station fell long ago.
Could someone still be alive?
Not likely. We'd have found signs of... The activation sequence was used only to...
Can you see who activated it?
Hold on.
The one who gathered the droplets.
That's all I can pull for now. But the Academy will run a full investigation later.
Good. Keep me posted.
Shame the director's speech got cut off. I can't help but wonder what that colleague of his was going to say.
Welcome aboard.
The station's security grid is offline in this sector. The monsters? Void matter has made them highly unstable.
Cherish every gain. Hopefully this helps. Leave it to me. Strike through the shadows. I sense your weakness. A moment of resonance.
The frequency here is unstable too. Try using the module adapter to disrupt it. Look left! I hacked the SkyArc system. This is the data archive center. Those blocks are all storage modules. And that moving one? An anomalous module gone hostile due to the SkyArc system's glitches. Void matter levels seem to have risen.
I sense your weakness.
It's moving deeper into the sector. I'm on it. Look! Lahai-Roi Blocks is complete. In the Space Fantasy Katia series, every copy included this minigame. I love it so much, and I'm really good at it.
The anomalies here are more pronounced than before.
Hang in there! I'm working on something in the Skyark system.
The anomalies here are more pronounced than before.
Hang in there! I'm working on something in the Skyark system. Use the adapter to disrupt these error modules.
One more time.
Breach complete. Hey, do you know how to play rock, paper, scissors? Good. Now, go rock! Yeah, we won! Amazing play! Wish we could play another round of Lahai-Roi blocks again. These things are just like minions in the Space Fantasy Katia series. These things are just like minions in the Space Fantasy Katia series. I'll clear them out for you.
Those modules fell and took out the hostiles? Doesn't it feel like we've been extra lucky this whole way?
You're right, but some modules did attack us. Hard to tell if the Skyark system likes us or not.
Welcome aboard the Skyark space station. May we meet again?
There are traces of void storm contamination everywhere.
This concentration of void matter should have flooded the upper decks by now. Could something be containing it down here?
Further in. Something's down there. saturation is critical.
Everything here has already been contaminated, including that. From a doctor's perspective, the only healing left for what this man has become is release.
Rise anew.
Gotcha.
I am the best.
Waves rise. Judgment strikes! Hopefully this helps.
Balance and heal.
Hopefully this helps.
Immediate procedure.
Wind calls, waves follow.
I deliver. Merciful death. Time to incise. A nice change of view. Entombed in daybreak.
Hopefully this helps.
I am the best. In balance and heal. Game over. I have split full. My scalpel etches your epitaph. Return to silence! I am the best. I'll check her injuries. Will you patrol?
Got it. You go.
The Skyark system is stabilizing. Look, After he...
The void storm had ripped through this.
That command was a failsafe. Tragic thing is, the station had already been down.
Even if his friends were gone.
To wake up from one long dream.
This file.
Someone's pulling me straight from the etheric sea.
Was that? That had to have been the station's final moments. But those droplets in the sky, did I really fall from the etheric sea back then? Hymuth?
What's up? I'm fine.
I'd recommend you keep this private. Don't remember what I said earlier.
So, what do you think? Very few people know about that. Be direct with me, Luke. I know you knew me before. But I acted mostly as a bloomberry, you and I.
Friends, I'd say. Not the kind. We met by chance. How about this? Strangers in passing who became Sorry. Star Torch is a web of competing interests. After your sudden exit years ago, people were lining up to unpack your history. Not that Navora's hurt. I've stabilized her. From this point, you'll have to...
All right. Luke. When you said...
Just my impression. I could be more hopeful. And that's... Hold on, Laura. The retrieval team arrives.
Onwards.
So, our squad of 4 is now a squad of 2. Wait. I don't really count, do I? Guess that makes it a solo squad now. I once got accepted to work at a research outpost in the Frostlands. I took a different route back then.
That's a surprise. I thought you'd prefer hobbies over field trips.
Well, I was really into void storms.
Looks like a long way. Better take the bike.
Let's follow the light ahead. So it was here.
This is the research outpost.
One of them. So that's why I never saw them again. I thought I just... Anything swallowed by the void. If a cassette makes it out... Use the core. I want to see them again.
You were amazing. I'm still shaking.
If you want to thank her, share your voice.
You think cassette? I'm not sure.
Try looking to the exoswap.
As for the void storm, especially in the depths with high vo- When I was a child, my parents... So you see, death hasn't... Once I became a digital ghost, void matter couldn't affect me anymore.
Honest?
Yep.
You don't always have to smile.
What's that supposed... I'm happy. Really? You wouldn't understand how... Come on. I'll show you the... Ever since I became a digital ghost over 10 years ago, I've stayed in Lahai... So the rain holding Jinjo captive stopped. Time began to flow again, and everyone got to celebrate a new beginning with the Moon Chasing Festival. Then you returned to the Black Shores, to the place that's always watched over you from afar. Oh, and the archipelagos, Raguna and Septimont. Oh, I just love how different these places feel.
Storms are pushing us to
all so wonderful. I love hearing these stories.
Dive deep into the space, across the stars, running away to all the places where we've never been. That's our curiosity. Wishing for the better days, bring the dawn. Satellites, quiet core, resonance is hard to find. Meteors crash towards frozen crust that can't crush, crave for the unknown. Engine falls, frosted dreams.
It wasn't all smooth sailing. Plenty of emergencies along the way.
Still, it all sounds amazing. And I know you must care for some of the people you met. Tell me, this journey you've been on since losing your memories, have you been happy?
Yeah.
That's all that matters. I knew the next stop would be here. The cabin up ahead. It's where I used to live with my Sorry, I need a minute.
Just like before, the moment it appears, my frequency starts getting sucked out of me. Myth said it's a Thenodian derivative, like the Void Worm. They share similar frequencies, but my gut says it's different.
What happened to... your frequency's been leaking everywhere. This is no good. How about this? It stopped. For now. I gotta rest.
You did great, Abby.
Don't you ever jump in after me like that again. The void matter concentration down there is too high. If you fall into void space... Always making people worry. There's a theory in Lahai-Roi. Threnodian Aleph-1, the devourer of existence, is the embodiment of voidance. The dissolution of all things. Its true form is like, and that theory is correct. So far, I'm the only one who's reached it.
You went inside the Thenodian itself?
Yes. Think of a severe void storm. Inside, time and things the Threnodian devoured. I know you fought many Threnodians, but Aleph-1 is different. It's already won elsewhere. Wandering through the void space, the Threnodian's presence in Lahai-Roi is only a sliver of its true self. So, don't go wandering off alone. Come, let's rest at the cabin. I'll stay outside and keep watch, just in case Sigillum comes back. You rest. Don't go anywhere, okay?
I thought I remembered something before in the lake. I should look around this cabin. A game console. Space Fantasy Katya. Stuffed toys, a big cat, so soft. The Solace skin rushed toward the couch. Childhood doodles. Well, Imeth still isn't back. Imeth, have you been out terrorizing those snowfluff seals again? They scatter the moment they see you. Keep this up, and it won't be long before there isn't... Have you finished your lessons? You start school soon. Maybe
Nuh-uh! They love playing with me. And my lessons... But I want to learn how you...
You mean the paper plane?
Yeah! Mine always...
Of course, there's... I'll teach you. But first, you can...
Okay.
I promise. Cross my heart.
I've been wondering how to tell you this. When I was little, I woke up one morning and their voices, their faces later, even it terrified. I didn't know how to fight it. So I ran away from the outer woods by my parents. I wanted to return to where we once lived.
My past self saved you.
I was sinking into the lake, choking. Everything was fake. They held on tight and pulled me out. But then I realized the talisman my parents had left me with. I cried so hard. And you had no choice but to scoop me up, comforting me as best. And after that, well...
Why did you keep this from me?
Because it would have been awkward. Imagine someone you don't remember runs up to you, all smiles, saying, "Long time no see, I'm the..." And what would I even say next? Want to go visit our old cabin? Saying any of that would only burden you. You never asked for any of it.
Since I woke in the Gorges of Spirits, I've met many people from my past. I can make my own choices. You should have a little more faith in me, Ymeth.
I see. Then I'll just shoot away. My freshman speech, my first song release. But I couldn't be mad. I knew you were always off saving Solaris from the lament. So I thought, why can't I do the same? Well, sure, there was a cost, but not bad for your unofficial apprentice, right? You think so? Hearing that... You mean after you left? And then... See? There is a bright side. Dying... Saw you? Oh, you mean that thing you brought up in class? About me? Honestly, I don't remember a thing. But if the Threnodium was involved, it must have been in Void. Anyway, no clues from me. Threnodians having weird powers is nothing new. Or maybe you were just seeing? Hey, easy now. Project rebuilding myself. I will take care of the problem for you.
We will face it together.
Of course. But for now... Kinda takes me back, saying goodnight like this. Good night. My paper plane. I have to show it to him. This cat stuff feels like... drew my favorite story. Oh no! Next time, I'll
No. I'm it.
Are you sad right now?
No.
You're lying.
You see right through me, huh? Well,
Then, do you... Why? Can I tell you a secret? When people in the tribe talk about that day at the lake, I know you can't say this, but I'm just a kid. So, you don't...
my homeland is far. The people there gave me a mission.
What kind of mission?
It's complicated.
Then just pick a simpler way to say it.
A simpler way. Put in terms of your space fantasy catch-a games. I came here to save the world, to do whatever needs to be done to fulfill the mission. But was it the right? Because one day, I realized I couldn't stop thinking about that. In what you'd call dreams, even if staring didn't change a thing.
Oh, you miss home.
Maybe, but there's still a lot I have to do in this world. Yeah?
I'm your family too. Until you find your real family and...
Thank you, Imeth.
Homeland.
Morning! Off to see the Exostrider we go! The Exostrider is surrounded by water. Perfect chance to test out that bike Dr. Luke modified for us.
Take 4. A different approach. against the winds. A different approach. All paths converge. I shall lead the way. Onwards. Take form. As far as the eye can see. Against the winds. A different approach. All paths converge. Forgive me. A different approach. All paths converge. A different approach. Take form. Forgive me. Onwards. All paths converge. I shall lead the way.